a little more. So hopefully those peaks aren't quite as high. I'm gonna have to just sit down and take like 20 minutes and actually figure this out the right way. But yeah, I was doing some work yesterday, so I wasn't able to stream yesterday. But my schedule actually ended up working out so that today I'll have a good long block of time to myself at the house. So, all that said, let's get started here. If I remember correctly, last time it feels like it's been so long. It's only been a week. Um, if I remember right, I think we were doing a brand new day. Hopefully, no. Okay. Dream Warndo. Heck yeah, it's going. Oh, is that game audio too loud? I think it's probably too loud. I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. We'll put it right there. Hopefully that's quiet enough. I don't know. I'm just using the visual indication here of the levels because I'm not monitoring my microphone at the same time. But yeah, hopefully that's not too bad. Ooh, I don't know if I can do the voices this time, guys. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't even know if that's something that everybody really even likes. Kind of stresses out my voice a little bit. Like I felt it after that last stream. I really did feel it. But then again, I mean, I was just talking for 7 hours pretty much. So I think that would happen to anyone. Get out. Well, you probably are doing something wrong. Why do I still feel a pain in my chest? Such a dummy in the eyes of someone like Nazi. Nice. But anyway, just to share, I have been active, somewhat active, I'd say. I guess not super active, but somewhat active on the r/DDLC subreddit. And I've been posting a couple drawings that I've done of Yuri, obviously from the game. I'm not talent. I don't think I'm talented enough yet. I don't know, because then that sounds a little, oh, not talented enough yet. But, um, I'm not. My drawing isn't so strong that I can draw, completely new poses whole cloth. I do use references, which you can obviously see because I'm drawing things that are drawing scenes directly from the game. But yeah, I've done a couple drawings of Yuri and put those up there. And then yesterday, I think it was yesterday. No, it was the day before. I made a meme, um, and some people got a little too upset at it. It was kind of funny, and someone said, oh man. So I'll just summarize the meme real quickly, or maybe hold on. If I can learn how to use this properly, I can learn how to use Twitch properly for a second. I might be able to do something for you here. Tabs. Give me 1 second here, guys. You guys don't need to see. Okay, here it is. All right, and it is made with Mematic, so just go ahead and get all your Get all your jokes about it being made with Mematic out of the way. Okay, hopefully. Oh, no, that's the wrong. Here we go. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to change that part 2 to a part 3. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's the meme. I don't know what caused me to come up with that, but you've seen those memes. Like, imagine drinking leaf water. This meme brought to you by a coffee gang, stuff like that. So I don't know why this popped in my head. Quite honestly, I just woke up really early one morning and I was like, you know what? I just want to make this. So imagine being a simp for the girl who deleted all the other girls. This meme brought to you by the Yuri gang. And I posted it, and obviously you have to flare your posts in that subreddit, and I flared it with fun, and I even said I made a meme for you in the title, and still people got a few people got really upset and took it seriously, like I was seriously dissing them if they preferred Monica or something, which is just ridiculous, guys, honestly, because it's a game, for Pete's sake. And obviously I'm not that anal retentive about it, that if someone likes a character from a game more than the character that I like, that I would actually be trashing them. It's all in good fun, guys, not serious. But yeah, just one person got really upset, so they responded. I think it was something to the effect of, imagine judging someone based for their preferences. Oh wait, or something like that. But they were like actually serious, because then I responded. I said, I understand why you feel that way, but it is just a joke. And they're like, well, it's really hard to convey humor via text on the internet. And I was like, well, yeah, I agree with you there. But of course, no, I don't actually quote unquote hate people or even quote unquote dislike people just because they have a preference different to mine, especially when it comes to something as trivial as this, quite honestly. But you know, and that's not to trivialize. Obviously, as I've spoken about on the stream, this game obviously has brought up real feelings in me. But not to trivialize any of that, but ultimately it is a game. So let's I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned this last stream, but I just want to mention it here. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, that's sad. That'll work. Get a quick start on Sayori? Oh, I see. Um, but anyway, what I was gonna say is, it's kind of weird to tell people that your life has been changed by a video game. Like when you say, "Oh, this album really changed my life," or "Oh, this film really changed my life," or "This TV series really changed my life," people might still look at you a little bit weird, but they're like generally understanding. But if you say, "Oh, I played this video game and this video game changed my life," they'll be like, "All right, nerd, go back to your basement." You know what I mean? I feel like there is kind of still a general stigma about that, especially a game like this. And I can say, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was this game specifically or if it was just a really good coincidence, but I just started being a little more organized in my personal life after playing this. And I don't know if that it awoke something in me or anything like that, but you know, just a positive side effect. But like I said, I don't know if I was already naturally kind of steering that way or if it was actually this. Am I going? That's stupid. I'm going inside right now. Well, I don't want her to be late for school. We should wait longer. Girls need their time after all. Ooh. We'll pick that one. I wait a long while. Nothing. I'm coming in, Sayori! I can't believe I'm sneaking into her house. Yeah, but you guys are best friends. That's what friends are for, right? Yes, exactly. Also, if I remember correctly, I did modify the stream too now, so the chat will be overlaid on the right half of the screen here for, I think I have it set to 10 seconds. Because I was watching the playback of the, oh, Sayori's dead already? Come on. Are you kidding me? Is this a meme? No, this is for real. Oh, jeez. Was I supposed to go in right away? I thought you save all the girls in this one. Oh, is this a dream? Cut it down. Oh, yes, all better. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, we're going full on denial, full on, like, crazy here. Oh, boy. Cold to the touch. Oh, yeah, she's dead, my guy. Not really a lot you can do about that. Oh, my goodness. This is quite dark. You thought the original was bad. Oh, my goodness. Can't you see I'm carrying my friend? This is horrible. This is horrible. Fury. Yo. Fury. Yeah. Well. Oh, man. Hold on, guys. I got. Oh, that's great. Here she is. uh. Yeah, see, I was under the impression that you. Oh, and it literally shot me out of the game. See, I was under the impression that you save all the girls in this one. Maybe I'm wrong about that, or maybe I'm not playing it right. All right, hold on. Let's start it up again. Let's try that again. But instead, this time we're going right in. We're not waiting. But anyway, I was watching the playback of the part 2 stream, and I realized how weird it is that I'm just like talking to a blank stream or a blank screen. You know, no one can read the chat, and because I wasn't always reading the whole thing out loud, you know, I just figured it'd be better to overlay it. We'll find out if you guys like that or not. Okay. All right, don't die this time, Sayori. We're gonna save Sayori this time, guys. Why do I feel like my heart's being ripped out of my chest? It is quite sad. A sweet kitchen, by the way. Quite a nice kitchen. Alright, guys, here we go. Trying it again. After I make it through this Doki Doki mod, I don't know how many of you guys are also interested in Pokemon, but I'm probably going to stream some Pokemon Emerald. That's my favorite one. It's the one I'm most comfortable with. So we'll get to that after this. I'll like that because I'll be able to. I think I'll be able to waffle a little more because it's just it's just a game that I know more about. I'll be able to do a little more waffling. All right, so we read this again. I feel like I might have something substantive to say there. On these mods, I don't really. Just because I've only played through the game fully, the original, the one time last week. So, I just don't have a whole lot of experience with this game, so I feel like I'm not, I won't be doing it justice 100%. But we started it last time, and we're going to see it through because I'm about finishing it. All right, Hopefully we're gonna save Sayori this time. Oh, I hope you're decent. Sayori is the only thing that matters. I swear to goodness, if Sayori's dead and we have to restart this. Oh, Jesus. That was close. I thought she was gonna be dead again. Something catches my eye. Oh, is that a noose I see? Doki Doki Literature Club, more like Doki Doki News Club, am I right? Oh, the high pitch noise. Oh, my favorite. Yeah, I was gonna try and set a Twitch schedule, but just the way my life is right now, it's kind of hard to set a schedule. So, sorry if anyone was expecting a regular schedule. You know, the 5 people that have watched my. Sorry to let you guys down. But oh, Sayori. Mr. Cow, respect. Nice. Aw. That would be the worst thing to do. Oh, see, this is nice. So this is actually some quality writing here. That's good. What? You can cook? Yeah, I can make eggs. You like eggs? It is really cool though that they did. They've obviously added all that artwork like of Sayori's kitchen. Um, that was neat. They did such a nice job with that kind of stuff. I didn't know that Intel was spelled that way. That was En instead of In. See, learn something every day, kids. Gotta read. Breath. Oh, and then we have that. Oh, you took the noose? Sayori's mom? Question mark. I'm okay. Her parents have always been. Wow, you sound like an adult now. I don't have time to chit chat right now, lady. Okay, gotta get right down to the brass tacks. Let's get down to brass tacks. uh, oh man, you went in her room? That's total normal. I think that's the appropriate parent response in that situation. Well, I went in your daughter's room. You went in her room? What? Uh, what did you find? There's this urge to break down on the phone. Open up! Manage your channel directly from your phone. Oh, I thought Twitch was telling me. Got him. Stream manager. All right, let's plug this bad boy in because my phone's gonna die here pretty soon. Ruffle all these papers on my desk. Ruffle, 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 ruffle. Ruffles have ridges or something. Boop, boop, boop. That's proof for you guys that my phone just got plugged in. I proceed to take photos of the noose and text them over. We'll take you to the doctor tomorrow. This is serious. Need to think of something. Out of all my times of stupidity, I get a brief moment of clarity and come up with a good idea. We have no other choice. Please keep her safe for us. We'll pick her up tomorrow after school. Or after school tomorrow. Whoa, that got a little... Oh. Yeah, it was artificial. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't help but read this line in like a southern accent just because of the way it's written. Hey, Link Sauce, hope you ain't got one of them poems for me. Or hope you got one of them poems for me. I sure do. You're in for a treat. Wait, really? Yes, I actually wrote one this time. Jeez. Wow, I'm really amazed you, Link Sauce. You really changed. She smiles at me before looking around and glancing out the room. Also, one more thing. Monica walks up to me and whispers something into my ear. Oh yeah, your problem? Wow, that's English, Cameron. Wait, what? What did she just say? Thank God she's still okay. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Better than the mood the other day when you were just asleep all day, so you silly goose. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Well, don't worry about it. I'm here to stay. For you and the rest of the girls. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Check my pockets. I forgot to bring my wallet with me. Oh, again. Okay. Yeah, no, that's right. Sorry, but I don't think I have enough of me today. That's not like you at all. Well, I forgot my wallet. I just have enough change for maybe a soft drink, if I'm even lucky. Bring your wallet with you, Sayori? The wallet scene. Next time I won't forget my wallet. I think I should pack some extra snacks in my bag as well. Why'd you ask me that all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. You literally just asked me if I was... Well, I did jump to conclusions. I just assumed that you were going to hit me up for money. But, I mean, I don't think that's completely random to ask. Well, okay, well, where's your wallet? Darn, that's still not enough, even with mine. Womp womp. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Hey, Sayori, I wasn't trying to. Oh! No, I said Sayori.
I don't know what you mean. Hey, Siri, I'm trying to.
That's because I said Sayori. There. Fella. Yuri suddenly giggles. I like that they added in the book as well. That's nice. I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Sure you weren't. Let me have some money, please. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Again, this is why Yuri is hashtag best girl. And frankly, trying to bum money off from friends, let alone trick them, your suffering is just retribution. That's kind of cold, Yuri. Well, I mean, it is a little bit, but... I got too absorbed in my book. You think? Yeah. I mean, I would agree with that, but yeah, I mean, I also agree that that's maybe not something that you should say in a group of more than 2 people. You know what I mean? That might be something that you'd say one on one, but there's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. They didn't even have to change the writing for that because it's so good. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? You might be right about that. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. I chuckle a little. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. You know that wasn't the real reason I came to the club, right? Still can't believe how much of a jerk I was before. That's great. But I do gotta admit, I love them cupcakes. Here, I'm just gonna move the screen around a little bit so I can see the chat in case someone actually shows up right now. I know it's early Sunday, kind of early Sunday, so probably not the best time for anybody, but it is the best time for me. So, sorry guys. A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I love that scene. I'm so happy. Geez, just eat it already. Wow. Geez, why don't you and that cookie get a room? I bit my tongue. Going through a lot over just one cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Oh, can I try it? Ease. Beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Ooh. Here we go. Is this gonna the old cookie grab trick? Boom. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys picked that up or if because I was talking over it and I've got the volume so low, but there was actually a female like in the background when that played. Oh, wow, guys, we're getting a little hot in here. I'm gonna have to take my coat off. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I've turned a blind eye this whole time. Not again. Not anymore. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell? And then this is where they... Yuri, you better not say she's probably more desirable than the three of us combined. Wow, she's gone. That's a bit unusual, you think? Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do. Pretty popular, after all. You don't think she has a... No, Yuri, don't say such things. Scratch my head in amazement. I'm surprised to hear that come from a girl with that type of posture. Oh, that's good. That's good. Why are they talking about this in front of me? Well, I mean, you know. Am I considered one of the girls now? Fresh meat, bitches! That's true. What are you saying? Why would Sayori agree to that? I feel even worse about how I've been treating her. In my opinion, all of you are quite cute. Record scratch. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Oh, speaking of record scratches, by the way, I don't know how much, it's the internet and you're supposed to reveal enough about yourself to be relatable, but not too much that your entire life is on the internet. And this is kind of unrelated, but it was prompted by the record scratch sound. So I am I don't know how to describe it. I do have vinyl records, I'll put it that way. I wouldn't call myself a hipster. I would maybe call myself a recovering hipster. I'm recovering from that section of my life where a brief period of time in my life, so probably like 4 months of my life was defined as being the kid who has records. You know, that was my personality, quote unquote. But yeah, no, I really do like music though, and records are making a comeback, and we do actually have a really good uh little record store in town. Really great. It's in the tucked away in the downtown area, kind of like stuck behind a post office. It's in a really weird spot, and it's a very small room, but it's always got good stuff. And like, no matter the most obscure stuff I find on the internet, or even not even necessarily obscure stuff, but just stuff that's not too quote unquote American tastes. Like I like a lot of British music that never really charted over here. So the fact that I can always go in there and they have those records is really great. It's such a great record store. But anyway, yeah, that's just a little side about me. Da, 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 da. Did I say something wrong? Well, I mean, where I have the door slides open. Okay, thank God. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Oh, excuse me. Yawn coming on. Of course we're worried. I sure wasn't. That's funny. Never mind. Oh, Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. What on earth are you talking about? I smile back. He glances at me. Oh, boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Uh-huh. I'm so damn confused right now. The way she said those words sounds kind of rehearsed, actually. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ooh, you're so refined. That must take a lot of determination. I look back and smile. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds great. I'd also look forward to it. So, of course, in that case, I won't let you down. Monica? Yes? I'll make sure to do the same for all of you. What? Monica blushes and butt bumps them all out of the thing. No pressure, Kay. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Does she have a piano at home? I've only been in school for a few days. Well, in that case, best of luck to you. Oh, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. To exclude the awkward conversation that happened before. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her about it anyway. That's great. I'm going to start organizing the club activities. I'll let you know when it's time to share poems. Thanks, Monica. Oops, I meant us. That was a little strange. Well, it looks like everyone here started to settle down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Natsuki is back by the closet, most likely reading. I wonder where Yuri is at. I see Yuri in the corner of the room engrossed in a book. I head over to her. I love that one of the usernames, one of the people who started following me is official Topher Grace. And all I'm hoping right now is that honest to goodness really is the official Topher Grace Twitch. I feel like it's not, but I feel like at the same time they wouldn't allow him to have the username official Topher Grace if it wasn't. I don't know if Twitch has a verification system or anything, but I don't know. It just strikes me as really funny, and I really do hope it's true because that will be a great thing to put on my my tombstone. Topher Grace watched one of his video game streams once for a couple minutes. It'll be great. Uh, I've got the tea this time as well. I've always got the tea. This game really also reminded me of how much I loved drinking hot tea. I used to drink it all the time, and then I kind of drifted away from it. Just because going to work and not really being home anymore, I kind of got into that funk of going to fast food places all the time. So I kind of got accustomed to drinking soda, stuff like that all the time. But, just the whole tea thing in this game, I was like, you know what? That reminds me. And the thing is, in the house, we always have tea. We literally have a cabinet that is just full of tea. It's full of loose leaf. We've got bag tea. We've got the little tea strainers. We have a teapot, as previously mentioned, which I ordered a tea cozy for because that's how much I'm drinking tea now. But yeah, anyway, is really great that this game has switched me back to drinking tea instead of soda for obvious reasons. Forget about the sugar content, but just read that thing. I know it's out there. It's pretty easy to find. And I don't know how true it is either, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It's that thing of like what a can of Coke does to your body in 1 hour, uh, or over the course of an hour. Like I said, forget about the sugar content, but just, which even that, it is a lot, because I think a can of Coke has what, like 60 grams of sugar, which is like 1.5 times or 1 2/3 times like the recommended daily sugar intake. But yeah, that gets down the whole path of America and regulations about sugar and all that, which I only know trace amounts of information about. So I can't really make an informed comment on that. But anyway, it's just from what I remember of that diagram, it's like it's quite destructive to your body. And the fact that you can pour it on like rust on and it gets rid of rust, I mean, it's probably not something you should be ingesting anyway. But, obviously it's not so bad. And obviously, like the particular job that I work at, there's a lot of people that's all they drink is like Mountain Dew and Coke all day. And quite honestly, I don't know how their body is not trashed from it. I mean, in no way am I the pinnacle of human fitness, but like, oh man, I don't know about that. But anyway, yeah, I've just been drinking a lot of tea lately. Plus, just where we're at now, the house that we're in now, it's on well water, and it's just we have a system on it, but still, it's like it's not good. So I'm not drinking as much like regular water as I used to either. By the way, guys, if you need to drink more water, try getting a soda stream or something like that and just carbonating the water. If you're not already into that thing, carbonated water was I kid you not, probably was the biggest water changing thing in my entire life because I would like never drink water because it's like oh, water's so boring, it has no taste, uh you know just it's a completely boring drink. There's nothing redeeming about it. But you take that same old water and you jam some CO2 in it and you're like, oh my goodness, this is actually quite pleasant. I love water. So I was never into like, making your own soda or anything at home. I literally just bought it so I could carbonate the water because I love sparkling water. And it's a great way to trick yourself into drinking a bunch of water. I don't know what it is, right? There's literally okay, so from what I understand of the science behind it, when you put CO2 in water, it does form a very weak acid, which is oh, my chemistry teacher's gonna kill me. But I think is it's either carbolic acid or carbonic acid. I'm sure somebody knows. But anyway, it's a very weak acid that forms, which is, uh when I say weak, I think I mean like it's unstable, right? Like it doesn't turn into the acid perfectly. Only a small amount does, but like that's why sparkling water has that slightly sour taste to it, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Maybe bitter. Maybe bitter would be a better word to describe it, but that's why it's got that slight taste to it. Is because it's got that weak carbolic acid. I'm just rolling with carbolic acid now. I could totally be wrong. And you guys can throw stones at me. But yeah, that's what we're rolling with now. Oh no. It kind of sounds naughty actually. Oh, oh, is it? Oh, what are you doing? Punches me right in the face with her fist. That's great. Ah, I black out. Oh my god, she punched me so hard I blacked out. This is great. This mod gets 11 out of 10 stars. I don't even think we're halfway through, and this already this is already a winner. Oh, good, you're okay. I was worried about you. What are you talking about? I found you on the hallway floor, blacked out. Uh huh. Yeah, that's what that facial expression said. He is hiding something. I clearly saw. I'm back. But I can try punching him awake. That is totally Natsuki's character. Natsuki looked disappointed that I was already awake. Yeah, because she really wanted to punch you awake. Well, that was a waste of my energy. Whatever. If you need me, you know where to find me. I'll punch someone. Yuri, I'm not done talking about this yet. What happened to the tea? I turned to Yuri, who's clearly engrossed. That facial expression is great. Like, oh yeah, me? I was definitely engrossed in my book the whole time. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. I sigh. Looks like Natsuki's free now. I'll spend time with her. Hey, Natsuki. I want to pinch her cheeks, but resist the urge to do so. She did help Yuri drag me back to the classroom, and she did go looking for a nurse for me. Actually, I don't think she's really that bad. No, she's not. She's just a teeth flarer. Kind of like a little chihuahua, you know? Where they have the little tremors, and they're, like, always flaring their teeth. Like, they don't actually mean it. It's, like, kind of their defense mechanism. Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'd rather read it together with her. Sucks she's ignoring me right now. I know, right? Hashtag so relatable. I could probably fall asleep right now from boredom like Natsuki did. That's funny. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. That does sound nice. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It does, but this one is fun, actually. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. But that still doesn't solve the problem. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, that's true, Sayori's pretty smart. I have to give her more credit. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Yeah, Sayori. Look at Sayori's got that business education. It's all about getting people in the door. After that, you can do whatever, but you gotta get them there first. You know? The whole thing, if you build it, they will come. But, you know, you have to build the right thing. You can't just build whatever you want. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Sayori is taking this very seriously. I rather enjoy seeing this side of her. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Did you say cupcakes? A woman of my own heart. Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. And to my heart. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Me too. Maybe I should invite Sayori for dinner tonight. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I smile to myself. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, where I've trouble finding any motivation at all most of the time. Sayori's almost always fired up about something. Oh, real quick, to circle back to the Pokemon Emerald thing, it's probably going to be a Nuzlocke too. Because I played the game through normally so many times, I don't think it would be just a quote-unquote normal playthrough. We'll add a little bit of challenge to it. She was doing this just to make everyone else happy. I need to help make her happy now. I am going to try and do the Battle Frontier, though. And that I might have to break my Nuzlocke rules for. Because unless you get insanely lucky, like insanely lucky, you're not going to get a good team for the Battle Frontier through Nuzlocke rules. So we'll have to bend the rules a little bit for that section. Which I think everyone knows what that means, what we're going with for the starter. You know, you know what I think I'll do? What I think I'll do is I'll take Worcester's team. I'll copy Worcester's team of, what is that? It's Swampert, Metagross, and Gladios to do that. I'll try and keep it within the confines of the Nuzlocke rules. So, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I just said I'd be breaking him for it anyway. But anyway. Wait, a napping club? You know, if there was one, I would have been the president by now. Yeah. Anyway, sorry to waffle on about Pokemon. Let's get back to what's right in front of our faces here. Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for goofing around, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Oof. Wow. It just reminds me of the thing, SpongeBob. Like, oh, you're just a kid. Maybe I am just a goofball McSpazatron, or whatever it was. You're just a kid. What I do best. That's a problem, though. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. You know, that's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. It's no secret to me. What? It's not? Are you spying on me? Well, it's my turn to help you, Sayori. I need to do this for you. Every day this week except Sunday, you've been in a rush. I look around to see the club room is empty except for me and Sayori. Where did everyone else go? Well, anyway. Nice fourth wall breaks of their own there. Look here! Your hair is sticking out all around. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Her hair is very soft and has a nice scent of shampoo. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. You know I won't fall for that. I mean, I don't mean to be picky, but your bow isn't very straight either. There's toothpaste on your collar right here. I wet my finger and rub off the stain. But nobody would ever notice that. Well, I do, but that's because I care about you. Okay, how much of this is white knighting, though, right now? Let's be honest here, guys. That's sweet of you, but I don't think you should spend so much energy on me. Seriously, Sayori, I always wonder, why don't you keep your blazer buttoned up? Oh god, here we go. I won't tell you. Well, the least I can do is help you. Is that alright with you? If it's you, I'm fine with it then. Hey, at least he actually said, hey, can I button your blazer, instead of in the original, where it was like, I'm buttoning your blazer and you're gonna like it. Glad you finally see it my way. That's a reference to something I'm... This is so funny. Look at the little pink right there. A little bit of pink, a little bit of sweat. Well, I was just thinking how weird it does these kind of things. Really? I don't think it's weird at all. I should be helping you more. It's my fault things have turned out the way they are. But Link Sauce, it's okay. No. How things are is not okay. Not at all. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I actually... Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Oh, I thought... You might want to stop where you're at, or there might be trouble. Whoa, you're right about that. Luckily, no one else saw what I was doing. I quickly pull my hands back. What the hell am I doing anyways? Oh, you know what? And I realized that too. So, while I was doing one of the drawings of Yuri, I was actually, I was looking closely at the artwork to mimic it. And I noticed that Yuri's shirt has the same thing. Like, this last button is popped off on the actual shirt itself. You can see your skin poking through. Ah, so that's why I get it now. Your uniform. Now I know. I can feel my face reddening. It doesn't matter how not, well, that's always going to be awkward. You look much better now. So, I blush I still blush when I looking at Sayori. Well, thank you for doing this for me, Link Sauce. But I can't breathe now. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Twirls around. But yeah, anyway, so if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? You know, I didn't really say that. Wait, really? Anyways, if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Indeed, he probably would not. I'd probably get a Yuri punch to the face. That happened. What if I was your boyfriend? Would you say otherwise? What? Sayori looks at me and hastily proceeds to button her blazer back up, but fails miserably. Why can't I get them back in? Wow, she's serious. You know what? Just keep them unbuttoned. It fits your style better. Needs a larger size too. Just one. Huh? I want to get one buttoned in, Link Sauce. I feel a sense built from what I just said. Okay, I can help. No, I want to do it myself. I'll wait for you then. Several of her buttons. Are you proud of me? What else can I say? I know why she's doing this. That's great. Well, now that we're done here. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Ooh, touche. That's a Spider-Man thing, again. Pointing at each other. Get up earlier. You go to bed earlier. Got me. Alright. Can't come back from that. Yeah, but I don't mind that at all. I don't know if she realized what I was saying was serious. I've got a way to find a reach through to her bed or something. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Sayori, I already said I would. Oh yeah, I forgot. So many mixed signals with her. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Link Sauce, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same here. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve. Take our poem out of the pocket. I'll go to Monica first and show her my poem. Hi, Link Sauce. How has your day been so far? Very strange and shocking, to say the very least. Quite eye-opening as well. Really? That's news to me. There's something I really need to tell you. Tell me anything, Link Sauce. I am the club president after all. Link. I hesitate for a moment. Call Monica. I explain to Monica what I found in Sayori's room. Her expression changes from smiling at me to a horrified yet relieved expression on her face. Oh my, that's terrible. That was too soon. How could this happen? What? Link Sauce, thank you for protecting Sayori. I knew there was something different with you this time. What do you mean this time? I'm confused. Make sure to keep an eye on her. Something is definitely wrong. Thank you for telling me this. Anyways, can I see your poem? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. Happily takes the poem from me. Her eyes are just a little too big. She looks a little too excited to be reading the poem. Reads and rereads my poem again. This one is very blunt. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your own style, but the imagery is even better than the last one I read. Just wondering, where did you learn this writing style? I don't know, actually. It just comes to me. Well, it's great. I'm happy you like it. See Monica holding the poem tightly. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with another masterpiece. I'm not too sure about that. You never know. But anyways, would you like to read my poem now? I feel like the way this one turned out. Or I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Sure, let me take a look. Same. Are you in pain, Monica? Aha! From reading this poem, I can feel the suffering and torment that's inside it. Tears roll from my eyes. Is this guy just gonna cry every time? Why are you crying, Link Sauce? Is my poem that bad? I'm sorry, it's not that. I just feel something from reading this poem. I feel a pain and sadness in my heart. Monica's poems are clear messages to something unordinary and painful to her. Unordinary, is that a word? I mean, I guess that's a word. I don't know, I just always think of, like, inordinate, but I don't think that's the same thing. Need to find out what's causing her this pain as well. Everyone in this club is hiding their problems. Yeah, hashtag Doki Doki Hiding Club. I like your problem. I like your problem. I like your poem a lot, Monica. It speaks directly to me. I promise I can actually read, guys. I really can. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Right there, E.E. Cummings. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Well, I can hear you fine, and I'm willing to listen. Aha, you're silly, Link Sauce. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a full expression of or conversation with the. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Gee, it sure is boring around. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't save your game. What? What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? You never know when you might change your mind. What do you mean, save your game? Completely ignoring me and just staring through me. Well, that's great. I like that change. Alright, we'll save here. Or when something unexpected may happen, I grab a hold of Monica and gently shake her. Wait, huh? Was I even talking just now? Haha. Seriously, Monica, are you alright? I don't know, Link Sauce. Sometimes I just act strange and not like myself. Well, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here for you. Just because you're club president doesn't mean you have to burden all the responsibility. Thank you, Link Sauce. This is the first time I've heard that from you. By the way, can I have my poem back? I still need to share it with the rest of the Goyles. Ah, sorry about that. Monica hands me back my poem. Thanks. Thank you for sharing with me your poem. Anytime. Hey, Sayori. Hi, Link Sauce. I've got my poem ready. I said Sayori. I'm gonna have to turn off Hey Sayori on my phone. Can I see it, Link Sauce? Here you go. I hand Sayori my poem. She grabs it rather quickly from my hand. I see she's taking her time reading it. Again, with the white to pupil ratio is just a little too much. They look very engrossed in the poem. This is so good, Link Sauce, really. I love it. It's even better than yesterday's. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall, can I? Chuckle sensibly. How can you... That's not a word that I've ever heard describe chuckling or laughter of any kind. I chuckle sensibly. Oh. Like that? Like a, a stereotypical kind of a British thing? Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just writing from my dreams. Read your dream. Well, she has a weird expression on her face for a split second, like as if she's related to what I was saying in a way, before shaking it off. I don't know exactly what I like about it, but I like your poem. Haha. Haha. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Sayori mumbles a little. Well, I'm sure that's a big part of it. I blush a little. I still understand you better than everyone else, you know? So when I read your poem, I feel different. Or so when I read your poem, and your poems feel special to me. I can feel a part of you that I've missed when I read them. What am I even saying? You're so weird, Sayori. Lol, random. But I like that about you. What makes you so cute? Sayori hugs the poem against her chest. Hey, where's the poem? You must really like my poems. Whoops, here's your poem back, Link Sauce. Here's my poem, Link Sauce. Sayori hands me her poem. Okay, that's the same. Holy crap, this poem. This is her, the real her. Her pain, her sorrow is all in this poem laid out right in front of me. Like all the pieces are falling into place. I feel a sharpness in my chest as I read it. A torrent of sorrow masked behind... Oh, Reddit notification. It stifles my breath. Beyond that, I realize her feelings even more so. Just like with Monica's poem, somehow, I'm just not understanding them. I'm feeling them, piercing into my very being. I really need to help her, somehow. Link Sauce, are you okay? I nod my head as I respond. Yeah, I just really liked it. It's ironic how now I'm the one holding in my own feeling. Yet, even more so, this is a crucial moment to show her my support. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect this. It's amazing. Sayori grins as she leans on her desk. Monica has been giving me good advice lately. Really? What kind of advice? Like, kill yourself. That's a secret. Anyway, I've been... I mean, that's so relatable. I guess I am Sayori in real life because I do that all the time. If I just want to avoid explaining something, I'll be like, it's a secret. And that has like a 90% success rate, actually. Be surprised how well that works. Like, it's a secret. Or I'll say, it's a surprise, you'll find out. They're like, alright, well, we just swept that topic under the rug. This poem is the real you, isn't it? What? Well, part of you, anyway. You always love to show your cheerful side, but there are times you have to be sad, right? Sayori doesn't answer me back. That's tacit acknowledgement. I just feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. That's why you need to keep a hashtag journal, Sayori. Journal all your thoughts out, which is also something I used to do all the time, but I haven't done in a long time. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. I mean, I did just start up again last. See, this game did all kinds of things for me. I drink more tea now. I'm a little more organized. I've started journaling again. All kinds of positive influence from, or positive effects from playing this game. So, hey, play Doki Doki Literature Club. It'll literally change your life. Ding! Hey, don't die, okay? Whoa! If you did, I would never be able to forgive you. Remember, I'm here for you. Thanks. I see the cracks in her facade. I really need to show her how much I really care. That might help if I do it right. Sorry, this game's not boring. I did a bad thing today. I slept in. So now I'm all yawny. Sayori, when today's poems reading is over, can I have your poem too? Sure, Link Sauce. I'm surprised you would ask me. Well, I really like your poem. I want to keep it. Eh? Sayori blushes. Actually, she looks like she's about to cry. Well, I'm looking forward to more of your poems. After our conversation trails off, I head over to Yuri next. Second best girl. Yuri seems to be... Yuri! Sorry, it's time to share our poems. Right, I'm sorry, you just scared me. Anyway, let's see what you've written for today. I hand Yuri my poem. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Link Sauce. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday you wrote in such an astounding way, and now, well, it's because of all of you. Oh, I read that in the wrong order there. I really wanted to try giving more imagery of my thoughts and dreams and bring them to life. Yuri visibly swallows. Her hands, even her hands appear sweaty. That'd be great if they like slowly faded in sweat marks onto the paper. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know! It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience. I just think I may understand in a way your poem... Wait. I think I may understand in a way what your poem may have been alluding to. Okay, there we go. Your style is so similar to mine in a way. And yet you also have the likes of both Natsuki and Sayori in here too, but with your own twist. Why does everyone act as though I'm writing specifically for them? It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me, Yuri slowly pants, really happy. Oh no, Yuri! Okay, she's acting kind of weird. I see, I dislike this somewhat in Doki Doki Literature stuff, because they always amp up the weird stuff on Yuri. And I see the weird stuff really more as a side effect rather than that being her entire character. But that's what they like to do, you know. They just like to reduce Yuri down to, oh, she's the weird one who stabs herself. Like, yeah, but, you know, she's also a person. You know, right? Like, we always sympathize with Natsuki because she has a terrible home life. And we sympathize with Sayori because the player character in the original game is a terrible person who ignores her. But they're like, Yuri, she's the cutter. Stabs herself. She's crazy. What does she know? Need to get a little more Yuri appreciation going. That's all I'm saying. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Oh, Yuri, that's not true. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Friends laugh at you if they read this? She doesn't answer back. I don't have any... Oh, no, Yuri! I just talked to the club members, that's all. Aren't you forgetting someone? As I'm speaking to her, she nervously moves her arms behind her back. Oh, that's very... I wouldn't laugh, and I'm your friend, remember? You wouldn't? My friend? You? Of course, I've begun realizing more and more what these poems mean to all of you. It would be heartless for me to laugh at them. Yuri, would you like to share the poem you wrote with me today? Yeah. Aw, look at the little smile. So cute. Listen, if we can't... I mean, obviously we're not going to agree that... I can't agree with everyone that Yuri is the best girl. Slash best Doki. But can we at least agree that Yuri's the cutest? But you know what? I don't think I can get a broad consensus on that either. People will be like, "Oh, Natsuki's the cutest," and I'll be like, "You know what? That is respectable." And then obviously you have the Monikins, who are like, Monica can do no wrong. Everything she does is cute. And you've got Sayori, which in her own ways, but I don't know. Yuri just is the cutest to me. Like, not just physically, but all like her little mannerisms and stuff. Very endearing. Well, I don't know, was endearing too strong of a word? Alright, now I gotta reference the dictionary. Oh, did this ever go back to the game, by the way? Okay, it did. I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, did I set this back to the game where you guys just spent 30 minutes looking at that meme? Let's look. I feel like that's too strong of a word. Inspiring love or affection. Oh, well, it's just love or affection. Okay, that's fine then. That's what I meant to say. I'd love for you to have it. Oh, thanks. Even though that was thanks. That was my legitimate reaction. But it's right there. She's just hiding it. She's sharing this problem at one thing. Wants help. Doesn't know how to ask. She even states in her poem she's addicted to it. Can't stop. I shed tears from my eyes. You're right. Seriously, this guy is gonna cry every time. I read your poem and it just... makes me care for you so much. Yuri looks a little bewildered by my reaction, but looks down at her book as she goes along. Checking one. BRB. Legends of Zelda Modern Warfare, BRB. Oh, gee. Oh. Okay. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through. Yeah, if I were to take that at face value, then I would never figure out what that's supposed to mean. Bite my lip, holding myself back from saying. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. This is not a good hobby. This isn't safe for her. Those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Help her. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Well, I look forward to more of your writing. I'd love to see it. Thanks. By the way, you never showed me your poems before until now, right? Yes. Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Link Sauce? Well, I have my fair share of embarrassment. But always, your work here in the Literature Club will always be appreciated. I wish more people could have the same mindset. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have that problem to some degree as well. Like, I don't know. Like the drawings that I did of Yuri. Is it weird that I felt more comfortable sharing them with people that I don't know on the internet than people in my own life? You know what I mean? It's I got that same kind of little thing where it's like, oh, it'd be embarrassing if someone read that or saw it. There aren't really many people like you, Link Plus. Oh, thanks. You might be right about that. Whoa! Just how I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I feel almost like I look forward to it. Well, I'm glad, Yuri. Really nice feeling. You're to thank for that. I'm happy to hear that. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just a moment, heard Tibin. I smile back. Yuri, you know, you can always tell me anything you need. I'm here for you. He nods but looks away. I turn and stop short as I see Natsuki tapping her foot as she waits for me. Oh, hey Natsuki. You just mimic me? Natsuki's awkwardly silent. I hand Natsuki my slowly reads it. Okay, Natsuki definitely looks a little too concentrated on that poem. Keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. She slowly begins to look quite irritated. Didn't you suck at this? Is that a compliment? If so, I'll take it. No, I mean, Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I shouldn't be expecting these kinds of things from you. That's all, really. I mean, raising my expectations like this is just going to make tomorrow even harder for you to top this. Well, I guess I just got lucky. Thanks to all of you, you know? What, really? Ever since I joined this club, I've been able to see things in a whole new light and express myself in ways I never knew before. Ah, you're just lucky. It's not always this easy. Like, ever. Don't get used to writing like this, because literally no one writes like this. Won't always manage to write poems this cool. I mean, well written. No, damn it. Ah, so that's how it is. My poem's cool. No, hey, why are you smiling? Because I like I like when I hear you say something nice. Oh, geez. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Oh, reading again, and I decided it's not so great after all. It's too emo and edgelordy. Would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. For some reason, Natsuki's laughing is incredibly easy. I don't know why, but she's just not about to admit what she's feeling, whether she actually hates it or not. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something, too. Don't forget who the real pro is. I'm always happy to learn more from the broski. What did you just call me? Oh, I love the dialogue changes in this. These are great. Wait, she knows about Yuri too? Or is this about her not telling anyone about her manga hobby? Not bad, right? Oh, you know what? I never even realized that, but I guess you could interpret Amy likes spiders that way. As being a dig at Yuri. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah, I guess you could see it that way. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I completely agree with you on that. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues, or simpler analogy. Yeah. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of the poem is a jerk. Natsuki. I know. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... Wait, what do you mean you know? There's no Amy, is there? This has got to be either about Yuri or you, right? How'd you figure this out so easily? I saw her arms and the knife. So you know too. Unfortunately, I found out and was consequently punched out for it. But Yuri told me you were passed out on the floor. Well, now you know. The more you know. See, I need to have that queued up here in the Twitch too. I found out yesterday in the restroom. I heard strange sounds when I went in and found her by the sink. I ran out before she could say anything to me. Yuri wrote something in her poem today about this. She even let me keep it. Wait, really? I pull out Yuri's poem and show it to Natsuki. I was just blowing her poems off as fancy writing. Yeah, Yuri said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. After witnessing the hallway, now your poem reaffirms it as well. Really? Well, I don't want to judge her or anything. I didn't think that since it's a weird hobby, and it's not hurting anyone else, it's not a problem, right? Natsuki has trouble finding words. You care about Yuri, don't you? Yuri made me feel insecure about myself, but I don't hate her as a person. Well, that's very mature of you that you're able to separate that out, Natsuki. Because I know a lot of adults in real life who are not capable of separating things out like that. Everyone just wants to reduce. This is gonna sound so like, oh, the state of the world, blah, blah, blah. But people love to just reduce people down to one-dimensional things. Like, oh, you did one bad thing and you're a bad person, or oh, you did one good thing, so you're a good person. And here we go again. This is gonna be super cliche, but we're all shades of gray, or everything that we do are shades of gray. Blah blah blah. That's why they wrote a book, kids. Fun fact, called 50 Shades of Grey, talking about how people aren't all good or all bad. That's definitely what 50 Shades of Grey is about. Check it out at your local library. Also, check out the sequel, 50 Shades Darker, I believe is the name of it. But anyway, if you're all right with it, I'll help. I'll help you with this as well. I need to help Natsuki, help capitalize because it's very important. I need to help Natsuki with her problem as well. That poem she dropped before was true. Dropping mad bars. You know what? Thanks. Well, thanks for being honest with me. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. I wish you would be more honest about yourself. Me, dot dot dot. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? You know I will. Dummy. After everyone shares poems with one another, we still have some free time. Sayori runs up to me. Link sauce, link sauce. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Sure, I'll go with you. Let me help. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Don't worry about us, alright? Are you going to Link's house to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Come on, Monica. Let her go. Monica's face falters as she goes away. I'm sure we can do something together next time, okay? Wait, really? Looks back at me with a bewildered expression. Well, I'll hold that promise to you, Link Sauce. See if you can find poster paper, okay? I mean, as much as you're simping for these girls are also simping for you in a lot of ways. Really? I'm kind of surprised you're talking to me. Oh, speaking... Alright, one more time, I'll bring up Pokemon, and then I promise I'm done, unless someone specifically brings it up in the chat or anything. But, fun fact, did you know that the Team Aqua boss, Archie, refers to two of his henchmen as simps? And this game came out, well, Ruby and Sapphire were 2002, I believe? Emerald was 2005, so they totally beat everyone to the punch on the simp thing. They're at least 15 years ahead of their time on that one. So, I mean, if you don't believe me, just tune in when I play it, and you'll see that dialogue. Sure thing, Monica, I won't break my promise. Okay, that was kind of awkward. Ready, Link Sauce? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking it to the mall or something, but this is enjoyable. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, you know what? We all need people like that in our lives. They're really valuable because they, if you're ever feeling down or whatever, or you're feeling a little, you're being a little unappreciative of life in general, they're good. They're like a good grounding source. They're a good, quote unquote, lightning rod. They bring you back down. They're like, oh, this person's like, getting so much joy out of just doing this simple thing or whatever, maybe I should stop being so ungrateful. Stuff like that, You gotta have one of those, at least one of those people, I think. I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out, don't you worry. That's so. Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A poetry slow jam? A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull, maybe? But hey, if she's hyped for it, who am I to burst her bubble? Link Sauce, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. Probably heard the hesitation in my... It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say, the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? From now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori. Wow. Just wow. I mean, I have never thought she could write like this until a few days ago. Full of surprises. I just need to make sure to stop any of the bad surprises. I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? But you know, I'm quite impressed at how far you've come with your poems in such a short time. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, you sure are. I've got to do an even better one. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. No comment. Anyway, shouldn't we be looking for the supplies? Hey, Link Sauce, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Wait, that feels wrong now that I think about it. Sayori has changed. Just really good at hiding it. The trickster. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off of the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine, take your time, then. Can you move aside a little so I can look for the poster paper? I dropped one by accident. Wait, you're going to bump... Huh? Smack. Yeah! How did I know she was going to bang her head? Sayori bent over and accidentally banged her forehead right into the shelf. I tried to grab her, but I wasn't close enough. Falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. It's almost like she's going out of her way to convince me she is the happiest person alive. Ow! Whoa, 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 whoa! Sayori, are you alright? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Here, let me see. I gently carry Sayori and take her out of the closet. She nudges me. Sayori decides to sit on the floor in front of the closet and refuses to move. Owie! I try to move her hand and she swats me away. You have to move your hand, Sayori. I need to check. But it hurts. Just do it for a second, okay? Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Why did I never notice how cute she is? Ow! Sorry, I need to check. A huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Link Sauce. Where would I even find ice around this time? Well, a cold drink would work. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Aha, even in your pain you act so silly. Take it easy, I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run the hallway like Usain Bolt! I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. Wait, didn't we just establish that you don't have enough money for a drink? Oh well. Here we are. Sayori has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. Oh wait, or was that the day before? I don't know. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Don't worry about that, Sayori. Here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead. Or did the bump make you forget? Sorry, I forgot. You must have bumped it pretty hard then. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Link Sauce, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Yeah, I was. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. Try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know? You know, I did blame myself. What? Yeah, what good is a friend when they don't help their best friend in their time of need? At that time, I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So yeah, in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, then you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Link Sauce. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Thanks. I try my best, but I'm glad I came through at least this time around. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Even before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess it's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Link sauce, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, I don't want it to just stay like this. I want it to go further. You know what? The only thing I can imagine is changing for the better, Sayori. You've been my best friend for as long as I can remember, and nothing will ever change that. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. I almost read that as Yuri. Oh, real quick, too. I have a vacation from work this week, so I'll probably do a little bit of streaming during the week, too. I don't know if I'll do, like, maybe just one day, do one long sesh, or if maybe I'll do, like an hour or 2 hours maybe every day. But, probably not tomorrow, but maybe, like, Tuesday. Let me think about what I have on Tuesday. Yeah, so probably, like, Tuesday through Saturday would be when I could stream this week. And yeah, I really don't know, guys. Sorry. I might just do like an hour or two every day, like I said, or I might pick one day and do like a big long stream. But yeah, I don't know. But what I'm saying is get ready for there to be streaming during the week because it will happen. I'm just not 100%. I'm not sure on the times either. Probably around 11, probably when they would start. So, but anyway. So silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see you're deep in thought like this. Your shirt. Oh, it's rice. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, Monica can wait. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Yuri hops to her. Ah! Clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. I smirk as I watch her smile in a day. Anyways, let me help you. I put my arm around Sayori to help her out of the classroom. This way you won't accidentally fall on the way back. You don't have any problem with that, right? I feel kind of awkward about this, but what can I do about it now? Funny. I walk Sayori back to class while holding her. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. You can stop holding me now. It'll feel kind of awkward going into the club room like that. Well, if you say so. Gently release Sayori. We enter the club room. Ah, you're back. Sayori, your forehead. He's fine, don't worry about... I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead in the shelf. It was my fault. I rushed her out of the closet and she banged her head by accident. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Yeah, I have it. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, everyone. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Haha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Link Sauce. I was the one who caused Sayori's accident. Least I could do. I made it an adventure. Yes, you sure did. Seeing the delight in her eyes, it makes me feel warm inside, but feel guilty as well. Haha, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start doing some work on the posters. Me too. Okay, everyone. Let's gather around. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return. Take a seat, girls. Okay, everyone. Oddly enough, today we've had more time than usual to get done. So because of that, I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room right now. Luckily, I was already there. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Why not? I'm for it. With all of us together, we can come up with something good. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. We should at least try, right, Natsuki? That's what people are good for, at least. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. That might be why Monica is announcing this now, right? Yuri, don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori already has some ideas for posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can put out during the event. Cool. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Yeah, what are we doing, by the way? BT dubs. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Uh-oh. Performing? I see Yuri freeze in terror. Monica, yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna get to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sherry's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Theory, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Emi girl. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Damn, that was fast. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri nods her head in fear. Guys, hey, I'll do it. They clearly ignore me speaking. What the hell? No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. Hold on, guys. Gotta try something really quickly here. Okay, so that doesn't work. Ooh, Windows Defender. Didn't find any threats. Okay, sorry. And I'm back now, paying attention. And scene. There's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, it with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Oh, you know what else I realized, guys? I'm such a friggin' ding-dong. I mean, I don't know. But, yeah, today is Super Bowl Sunday. I did kind of forget about that. So I'm sure people have, either travel plans or, if your state is allowing travel plans. If your state/country allowing you to travel right now, people might be traveling. Or, might otherwise be occupied today. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, streaming today is probably not the best for growing the base, but whatever, we're here now. But I know you do. I know we all do. I sure do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Oh, excuse me. The frickin' yawns today. I agree 100%. I don't think it's too much to ask at all. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying... Sorry, I got a text from a friend I haven't seen in a long time. We were actually going to get lunch this week. Least we can do is help them out a little bit. At least I should do anyways. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, so that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Not if I can help it. What did you just say? You'll be fine. Oh. You'll definitely be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? You're a natural, kid. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. I almost said everyone has tied their eyes on Monica, which I don't think is possible. But Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. I don't even understand! The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That that was so good, Monica. Monica, that was amazing. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. I'm happy that you liked it too, Link Sauce. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and she stands up. Again, where's that paper? One hand behind the back, one hand grabbing onto her bow. I don't know what that resting pose is now that I'm, thinking about it, kind of looking at it. Is she supposed to be like fixing her bow? Is she just putting her hand there like to fidget with it? You know what I mean? Or is she like grabbing her chest as like, like don't look at me, like I'm defensive right now? Or, I don't know. This poem is called Yuri Anxious Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? That's because Yuri realized what I realized, that you can't always curl up in a ball. So, if you gotta get it over with, I guess you gotta get it over with. Gotta do it. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is so full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. I'm not letting this situation go south. I stand up and clap loudly in amazement. Yuri, that was incredible! But the poem, it was about a crimson eye. Where do I remember that from? Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Hold on, guys, it's that same friend. You literally... I don't think... I haven't really spoken to her, like, for real in a long time. Like, we keep seeing each other out at social events and stuff like that, but it's not, we don't really catch up, because when you're at a big party or whatever, you don't really have intimate conversations with... But, anyway, I'm sorry, this is just really important to me that I arrange this. Anyway, she's been my best friend out of the womb. We've known each other since pre-K and spent all of elementary and middle together, and then went our separate ways in high school. Because of zoning. But now the really funny thing is we live in the same neighborhood now. Like literally less probably. Well, okay, so maybe to her house it's half a mile from here, but maybe. Probably closer to a quarter. But But it's so funny now that we live as closer than ever. She's off at college about an hour north, which, funnily enough, is also in about the same area that I work. But of course, we never our schedules don't align in that way. I think she has classes at night or something, so she's like in class just as I'm getting off work. So we really haven't had like a good conversation in a long time, and we used to do fun stuff together all the time. Like I know one of the biggest things we did together in middle school was like an iMovie on the iPad. You can do shoot like trailers, and they have templates and stuff already laid out for it. We would always do like super wacky trailers for movies. I never made them. And then we also did like a shot for shot remake of the first episode ever of The Walking Dead. I want to say, I think that's what we were doing. Uh, I say shot for shot. It's not exactly, but because we had our own storyline going on a little bit, but it is basically a retelling of the first episode. We just used to do fun stuff like that all the time, and then you grow up and you just run out of time, and especially when you go to separate high schools. So you know, you're busy in high school, so it kind of we just haven't spent a lot of time together. That's all. So it's just really important to me. This is all arranged, set to go. You know what I mean? She is literally, because I used to live much further north, several states north of where I live now. So I would say it's probably fair to say that she was my first friend since moving down here. So we have a deep connection. Feel the pain in my chest. No, I won't let fear control me. Ugh! I take a deep breath and calm down. I start to recite my poem. Line by line, I recite my poem, trying to emphasize parts I feel that, to me, need to be. The longer I continue, the easier I feel each verse is to say. Once I finish, everyone just stares at me. Did I do something wrong? Well, I'm sorry. I'm not really as good as everyone else. I walk back and sit at one of the desks. Wait, what? You finished already? I was just in shock. Me too. I've never heard Link Sauce do something with such dedication before. You're right. It's just not like him, right? Well, I'm sorry. What? That was a sentence. What are you guys talking about? I've always been me. That was amazing. That was kind of late, Yuri, but thank you. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Damn it. Well, here goes. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Is there a problem with looking at someone as cute? Ouch! Natsuki didn't even hesitate to punch me. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. I think whoever did the script writing for this, or the people who did the script writing for this, did a better job of writing Natsuki's character than in the original. It's Natsuki's trade. Oh, I just bumped the microphone real bad. Hope that didn't. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to a poem. As Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. I stand up and clap. I get weird stares from everyone. Rolls her eyes and huffs back to her seat. What? I liked it. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Oof. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, we won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be fighting. Yikes. I guess I gotta write some more poems by then, huh? Oh, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Crap, that's a bad pun, isn't it? That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. Wow, Monica, that's like the third time you brought this up today. Are you trying to throw shade at me here? The most passive-aggressive way possible? Oh, I'm just surprised at how much effort you're putting into it. Like, listen here. The way you're gonna treat me. Oh, Kaisa, I just realized our recycling bin. I smiled to myself. Monica saying that catchphrase always gives me excitement. Speaking of recycling bins, here we go. I'm sorry, guys. I just like to go on tangents, so I hope that you're okay with someone who goes on tangents. And if you're not, well, then you probably just clicked off. But anyway, I was listening to a Planet Money podcast. It was about, I think the name of the episode was "Fork the Government," and it was about. Ah, I don't remember now. It's gonna kill me that I don't remember. I want to say it was Taiwan or Singapore. Oh, I want to say it was. Oh, was it Taiwan? Oh, this is gonna kill me. This is really gonna kill me that I don't remember this. I'm just gonna have to look it up real quick. It is Taiwan. Okay, I knew it was some. It was a very small Asian country. But anyway, yeah, it's about Taiwan and how this guy, who now I can't remember the guy's name either, but it was stuff for the coronavirus. He basically invented a tracker, and using some of the government stuff that they collect from their citizens. I'm totally butchering the story. You're just gonna have to listen to it. It's on NPR's Planet Money podcast, and it's called "Fork the Government." But basically, it has to do with forking, which is programmer speak for something. But anyway, the point is that he did something for Corona, blah blah blah. It was very valuable. It turned out being very valuable. And the reason it happened is because the guy who's in charge of, I think, called the digital minister, Taiwan, is Minister of Social Media and Digital Arts or Affairs or something like that. Anyway, the guy in the government basically who's in charge of the internet division of that I believe is also a programmer. So he's like actually very open to other people, kind of like outsourcing the project. But anyway, part of the things that the outside guy who did the work for the mask tracking program and all that, he also did a thing for trash cans because and it's gonna kill me now because I'm totally butchering this. But anyway, something about in Taiwan, you have to wait until the trash truck rolls up to your house. Like, you can't just leave the can out there for them to pick up. You have to actually wait until the truck comes to your house before you can, and then you have to basically run the trash down, before they drive off. It's a crazy system. But anyway, that just reminded me of that. Like, thank goodness we don't live in Taiwan, where I would have stones thrown at the windows for leaving the trash at the thing, or whatever. Anyway, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting to me. Obviously countries are different in big ways, but just like the little differences, stuff like that. Like, in America, you don't think twice about bringing if you're in an area that has garbage pickup, you don't think twice about bringing your can out to the road or whatever. But there, it's like, you basically have to plan your day around the trash truck route, because you have to be home or someone has to be at the house to bring the trash to them. Like, it's so funny to me. That's the way it works. But yeah, I just thought it was something. I may not have the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but damn it, I'll do my best. If it's for the sake of the club and saving all of the girls, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Link Sauce, you don't have to say it. All these pretty girls around me. Whatever I say now will get me in deep trouble. That's why you say nothing. Let's go home. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual at home. I know something is wrong. I need something now. Sorry, I was spacing out. I noticed. I was thinking about something from earlier, like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with it. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with me. What would you do? I'd clearly go home with you. You're so cute and fun to be around. So beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, I like going home with you together. I wouldn't want to ruin that. You're so silly, Link Sauce. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, you're wrong. I was wrong. I didn't think of you enough. I should have been more invested in making you happy. But I promise I will do everything in my power to help you. Sorry. Why is she sorry? The conversation trails off. Hey, Sayori. Yes, Sling Sauce? I... Oh, damn you, phone. I was thinking, remember when we were kids we used to do sleepovers? Yeah, what about it? How about we have a good old-fashioned sleepover at my place tonight? What? What are you talking about? It's a school night. I thought it would be a good idea for us to spend some time together, like the good old days. I don't know. I've already spoken to your parents. They said it was alright. You what? They even suggested it. Just give them a call. Sayori looks flustered at me. Sayori gives a strange look of anger mixed with fear. This is the first time I've seen her like this. Alright. She immediately calls her parents. After a few seconds, they pick up. Mom? Hey, it's me. I can hear her mother saying loudly in the other end, but I can't quite figure out what they're saying. Yeah, I'm okay. Why? Yes, he's walking home with me. He asked me to stay over at his place tonight, but apparently he already talked to you? Oh no. I hope they don't tell her anything unnecessary. If she finds out too much about this, she may get so mad she could run off and get hurt. I cannot let that happen. Not again. Not ever. I see. Sayori suddenly looks puzzled at me. She continues talking to her parents. Why are you so insistent on this? Fine, just fine. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? She suddenly has a happy expression on her face, although now that I know more, she's upset at me. And I love you too. Oh, those eyes are a little something off there. Sayori angrily stuffs her phone into her pocket and marches past me to her front door. Wait, where are you going? To get my stuff! Wow, she's pissed. I can't leave her inside alone for too long, though. Sure, but I'm waiting inside. Fine. Sayori rushes in her house and heads upstairs. I wait inside the living room. 10 minutes pass and Sayori heads downstairs. Oh god, this is... That took a while. Ready? I'm sorry for the wait. I ended up not finding something. Oh well. Well, crap. Good thing I got rid of it. Well, all the better then. Let me help you carry your stuff. Alright. Sayori and I will walk into my house. I decided to order some food for delivery. Ate and went to relax upstairs. Relax and watch a movie together in my room on my bed. As the movie's credits roll, she rests her head on my shoulders. That's when I realize she's crying. I'm so sorry. She sniffs as she wipes tears away with her hands. The movie just really got to me, you know? It was a horror movie. That's not why you're crying, though, is it? Sayori looks over at me. What do you mean? Sayori, you might not realize this, but there are people that care about you. Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica, they all care. They always think of things that they can do to support you. Even me. Your parents must really care for you as well, or else they wouldn't have let me invite you over tonight. They knew you needed this. I knew you needed it. I should have recognized it all sooner, Sayori. But I care for you so much that it hurts me to see you in pain. What? She looks slightly confused. Link Sauce, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm fine, Link Sauce. There's nothing wrong with me. I want to go home now. Sayori, I know there's something you're not telling me. Tell me whatever you want, and I will listen and try to help you in any way I can. But I can tell that something is definitely wrong today. Sayori looks away and stares off blankly towards my wall, trying to ignore me. Sayori, remember when you tried to get me to come to the club? I didn't realize it right away, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It finally gave me a chance to spend more time with you. I've always missed how much time we used to spend together. Sayori turns her back from me. I'm sorry, I just don't want to hurt you, Link Sauce. Don't worry, Sayori, you're my best friend. I can take it. Just let it out. After a long minute, Sayori takes a deep breath and looks over at me. Link Sauce, I've been reluctant to tell you, but I've always been like this. You're just seeing it now. You see, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care to waste by them? Oh man, I hate this. I just got a thing in the chat and I thought it was going to be a real person and someone going, oh, you want to become famous by followers of blah blah blah. That's what it feels like. And that's why I want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm just happy I found out before it was too late. I was so stupid, Sayori. I should have noticed it sooner. I'm sorry for being a bad friend. If I weren't such a big dummy, I would have done everything I could to support you sooner. I would have tried a little bit harder to make the days better for you. You know why I didn't tell you, Link Sauce, right? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Jesus. Feels like she's never going to be happy. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping see everyone happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Sayori, I understand your feelings. I hug Sayori close. Oh, drastic change in art style there. What? You want to feel happy, but no matter what, you don't feel it. Crippling depression is a monster, but I will do anything in my power to help you. My head is hurting so much right now. To help her no matter what. No, Link Sauce, you're wrong. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streamed down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my head hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Serve every last one. Without thinking, I grabbed Sayori into a tighter embrace. Ah! Sauce, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you can join the club. Seeing you every day makes it all worthwhile, even if I make friends with everyone else. Then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Link Sauce. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. Starts sobbing next to me. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Link Sauce. Sayori barely manages to speak between sobs. I can't stop now. I know what I'm doing is right. I hug Sayori tighter. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll help you. You're no longer alone. I love you, Sayori. I'll do my best to help make these bad feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. Sayori cries even harder. I'm scared. I don't understand any of my feelings, Link Sauce. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and I'm so scared too. I don't know what to feel. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I gently let her go as well. The festival is in a few days. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. I'll have fun together at the festival, alright? I promise it'll be fun. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. I'll protect you and your smile. Thank you. Rest in bed and watch more TV. Sayori falls asleep. I put my arm around her and gently rub her head. She's like an angel when she turned into one. Oh, boy. After a while, I doze off. I will protect your happiness. Promise. I'm dreaming. The same dark void beckons to me again. Still more to be done. We're learning. It will take some time. I wake up to my alarm. Still being half asleep, I try to grab my alarm to turn it off, and I miss. Ouch! Watch where you're touching. Sayori? It was by accident. I look at the clock. At least we're both up on time. You can use my parents' room, okay, Sayori? They have a spare shower. If you peep, you're dead. I got it. I shower and get ready for school. I head downstairs to the kitchen and make Sayori and me some breakfast. Make some omelets and fresh crepes. Wow! Jesus, Sky. Like I said, if you have the time, you can learn a lot from YouTube. That is true, but you have to actually apply it. Otherwise, it's just head knowledge. My parents haven't been home lately, so I've had time to practice. When have my parents been home? When's the last time I've seen them? There we go. Leaning on that fourth wall. I got bored of ordering food, so I had to do something pretty much the same. I hit that as well. There's been a lot of time recently where I've spent a lot of time after work at home alone, so I would either grab food on the way home or order food. But I'm like, you know what? I probably need to learn how to cook because that's something that's worthwhile. I mean, you have to eat every day, so it's probably a decent skill to learn how to cook. Pretty utilitarian, I guess. I work on my poem as Sayori is working on her. There, I think I managed somehow. Pack away our poems and begin to head out. Wait, I can't forget this. I grab some food bars from the cabinet just in case. Let's go already, Link Sauce, or we're gonna be late. Ready? Let's do this! I feel like another great day coming ahead. While walking to school, Sayori gets a call on her cell phone. Hello? Mom? Yeah, I'm fine. No, he didn't do anything to me. Sayori turns her head and sticks her tongue at me. Picking me up after class? Why, doctor's appointment? But I'm not sick. Okay, I'll wait for you after class. Love you, Mom. Bye. I got a text on my phone. It's a message from Sayori's mom thanking me for watching over her daughter, for letting me know they were picking her up after class to take her to the hospital to get screened for depression. Determination flows into my heart. I hold on to Sayori's hand and run to school. This person must be a Yuri. Whoever did this. Yurian. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? We run to school as Sayori gets flustered. Well, classes are finished and I walk Sayori out to her parents. Gave her a big hug and kiss on her forehead. I let her know if she needed anything to call, that I'm here for her. Here I am back in the class. I guess I'm the first one here. I wanted to talk to Monica today, but I guess she's still practicing the piano. Literally saying that out loud to no one. I can't wait to hear her play. I bet it sounds nice. Yeah, says the guy who's streaming Home Alone and just yelling into a computer screen. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. Sorry I missed you yesterday, but it did give me time to reread it again. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. No way I'm gonna mess up someone else's treasure. I just wanted to make sure. You blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true, I don't blame you. Oh my god. My goodness, with the yawning. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna go get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Ah, the chapter ended with Minori and Alice found... What the hell, Monica? Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. You move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Geez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Ah, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. Come on, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? No, I just want to help, that's all. Oh, this is not going away. I'm very sorry, guys. I thought that was going away. Let me just adjust my... Oh, I had auto remove off. That's why. Muchos apologidados there, guys. That's been on there the whole time. I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ah, be careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's stubborn as... Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop smaller boxes to... See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Geez, you need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Hi. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. I was gonna say, oh, we're gonna skip that scene. But nope, it's gonna happen, guys. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. Rolls on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous, and the chair swivels and rolls. I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. He refuses my help. I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Whoa! Chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting there and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt, question mark? Nani? I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through, did she? Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms. Oh, who's coming up the drive right? Got a little person coming up the drive. Heavy. Hey, Link Sauce. Oh, hold on, guys. Oh. Wait, how come I... There we go. Be right back, guys. Oh, be quiet, dogs. Oh, you guys, this is actually the most heckin' wholesome thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Amazon. I thought it was. But, hey, guys, yeah, go on. Go on, doggy. This was the most heckin' wholesome thing ever. It's the neighbors just brought over some little cinnamon buns. A little thing, in a little bag. It says special delivery, your neighbors. Have their phone number on there, and it's a picture of the family. That's very wholesome. This is totally unexpected, by the way. I had no idea that this was coming. So this is a pleasant surprise. That's very kind of them. Just melted my heart. So that's so thoughtful. People really are nice in this neighborhood. I slowly release my grip from the chair. I regret this decision. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? Not like I can look away now, can I? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, it's just there! Natsuki, don't try to move, just give me the box. You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! How'd I set you up? You set me up! I should be calling you that. I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki, yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor beneath her. Gross! Ugh. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? I try to catch my breath after being punched. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? What are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Takes one to know one. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. Monica, trust me. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, eh? I look down. Natsuki's on the floor, holding one of her books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's my fault, too. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah, I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. It'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounded really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, what do you expect? After all, I love all of you. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles a sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. My heart feels like something more is happening. Take more care for her. The next couple minutes are silent between us. I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki put it. Then I got on the stool, quickly finished moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Aha! Always happy to help my friends. Natsuki is holding the volume 1 set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. Taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. Sure thing. Sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing out. She's surprisingly sharp, making a note of a lot of subtle repeat jokes and background elements. Oh, jeez Louise, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. I did not switch this back to the main. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as time to share poems again. But you know why? And part of it too is that my keyboard shortcuts are not working. Oh, you know what? That's why. Because I forgot I changed them on myself. Yeah, sorry guys, just give me 1 second to fix this. Look at me, such a professional. Yeah, I forgot I changed my keyboard shortcuts on myself. So that's why. I'm like hitting all the things, I'm like, none of these are working! So, that's why. Aw, man. I keep having to cut in and out unexpectedly. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe it's not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. But you know what? I'm gonna look that up real quick, kids. We're gonna look that up. Hopefully there's nothing bad open up Firefox. Okay, there's not. Monica, of course. Ika. Oh, Ika means squid. Yeah, right. 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 I understood. I understood that part. How do you say I'm going? Oh man, gotta love Quora. Oh, and we're back to the meme. Uh, let's just focus on our own event, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Sayori's. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Well, I don't know. Well, her parents picked her up. She had a doctor's appointment to go to. Oh, that's right. Really? That's strange. She didn't tell any one of us about it. I just found out this morning. I wanted to pass a message to everyone, so it's just us today. The girls decide to work on their own activity. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through papers at her desk. Sauce, what's up? Might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? The past few days she's acting strange. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. There is something on her. Certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, that's what I need to talk to you about. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but lately she was secretive until I finally discovered it. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I think you should know the president. No, no. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Well, she's already gone to the doctor. That's what I need to tell you about. A few days ago, I went to her house because she wasn't outside ready for school. Lately, she's been coming out later and later, but this time was really late. I found a noose in her desk. I thought we already told Monica that we found a noose. Definitely. I informed her parents and she told me that she was feeling depressed for a while. Her parents are taking her to a specialist at the local hospital to treat depression. I'm shocked. I can't believe our sweet Sayori is suffering. Me neither, but I was lucky to catch her before it was too late. Too late! I grabbed Monica's hand. All of you are my friends, which I care deeply for. I'll make damn sure nothing happens to any of you. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You're grabbing onto my hand really tight, you know? You're so funny, Link Sauce. Whoops. I let go of Monica's hand. Monica smiles meaning. Thanks for the talk, Link Sauce. You really are kind. Oh, thanks, man. I check around the room and see Yuri is free. Hey, Yuri! Eh? Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading another book, unlike the one she was reading. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you again. Ah, no. I was just kind of waiting for you to come. Aw. Well, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and continue where we left off? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. One thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Hey, we've already been through this. We know what happens. Can you hold this for a second? Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches it kettle again. I'm going to plug this in and then I'll go get some water. Walks past me and sets the kettle down on the tea. Again. I'm engrossed in her. I like that they highlight the again. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speed. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Hey, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Better not, or I'm coming after you again. I will dodge this time, too. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Wow, that was damn quick. Link Sauce, do you like oolong tea? Sure. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I think someone else pointed out that for oolong, that is too high. I used to have one of those electric kettles with the... It had like 6 different temperature settings on it. I don't think it was a Breville. My aunt is the one who has a Breville because she's a really huge tea drinker too. She was or she is not past or present tense here. She's still around. She's the one who kind of got me onto the whole kick of drinking hot tea. And she has that Breville one, which I think has 6 or 8 temperature settings on it. She's had it for years. And I got one that was off of Amazon. I don't remember the name of the brand, but it did not last. I think I had that thing for a month, and it stopped working. I didn't put it, I didn't soak it in water. I didn't do anything weird. Just it literally stopped working. Like you went to go hit the switch to start boiling the water, and it would just click off instantly, and then the light would flash like it was saying it was done. So I don't know if like the probe in it or something was broken. I don't know, but it like barely lasted any time. And we already had a normal kettle, one that just it's just the one temperature, it boils the water. So I was like, I can go back to that. But if you are a real tea aficionado, you have to brew your teas at the correct temperature. But I just do them all at boiling. I mean, maybe I'm an uncultured swine, but the taste of oolong at boiling or Darjeeling at boiling is not bad enough for me to change my ways. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around it. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. It's very endearing. That's because you're adorable. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for us. Link Sauce, I have another request. Mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh, why is that? A little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because uh, my, your posture, right? I cough. That's a fantastic little acknowledgement of that. And then they put posture in quotes as well. It's your posture, right? I cough. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Aw, yeah, it's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. We're going to cut this off at the 2.5 hour mark, so that gives us a little under 15 minutes left. So yeah, okay, so quarter after 11, I'll cut the stream. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer till our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Well, you can't. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, not holding the book, I end up in a position harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Well, you didn't have to put the accidentally in quotes, Sky. That made it a little more whatever than it needed. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Must not stare at chest. I mean, posture. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Ah, are you serious? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. He holds it so I don't have any of a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her arm is left practically resting on top of my leg. Well, if that's the case, you know what I just realized? Did I do? Uh-oh. Do a bad job of that? Hold on, everyone. Ah, yes. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was complete. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, and just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Link sauce. Sorry? I'm not sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Link sauce. Oh no! No! Yuri, no, 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 no. Don't kill yourself. Please, no. My heart won't stop pounding, Link Sauce. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Link Sauce? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I just want the school board to know that it was her that grabbed my hand and pressed it against herself. I did not do that. Damn, this is a fine chocolate. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Are you okay? I can't make it stop. Is everything okay? We can go to the nurse. Makes me even not want to read. I just want to look. Oh, they gave her the crazy eyes. Ah, you have pretty eyes. Ha! Ha! It's time to share poems. We finish sharing poems with one another. Monica calls us back into a group. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Isn't it something like, good news, everyone, or something like that? Monica stays silent. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about. Your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little, not around. Hey, I just thought she was taking a while longer to pee, that's all. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. I've noticed how Link Sauce has been acting so nice to everyone. Oh no, you guys caught me. I'm just being me, though. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Hey, calm down, everyone. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival prep, right? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this week. We already know that Friday is off due to an in-service day. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But I will need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys, help me think up with something for you. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Geez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? And the dogs are barking. Hey, dogs, can we not do that, maybe? Dogs! Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. I love how I love that her reaction and tone completely changes on a dime there. Hits me every time. Like, about ready to say, like, I'm not really comfortable with it, and then she's like, oh, atmosphere? I love atmosphere. Hey, buddy. What? Sorry, one of my little dogs. Thought I had the door closed, but I think he figured out how to open the door. Buddy. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. Wink, wink. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Link Sauce may not like to be around if you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Link Sauce to... Oh, what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Link Sauce to decide how he'd like to... Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. You just settled this already? Yeah, Link Sauce, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Why can't I have it all? Oh, jeez. Because you can't. You can't always have it all in life. Well, what's stopping me from helping everyone? It's the weekend after all. I'm free all weekend. I'm willing to help the club and all of you if you don't mind. What? You can really do that? Yay! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Link Sauce, how are you going to figure this out anyways? Do I have a brain? Well, the passion burns within me. Let's do this. We have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. How about I spend a day with each of you? That sounds fair, right? How about Friday I can work with Monica and Sayori on the pamphlets. Saturday I can work with Yuri on the posters. Sunday I can work with Natsuki on the cupcakes. Why does Monica have to be first? Yeah. Well, think of it like this. I need to check on Sayori, and Monica will be able to come with me, working together on this. Sunday would be the best day for the cupcakes, since they will be the freshest for the festival. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Sorry. No worries. Then it's a date. Oh, Yuri's face is the only one who's changed. Oh wait, nope, Natsuki's changes too. Monica smiles. Oh yes, yes I did. It reminds me of that Always Sunny meme, where it's Mac and he's like, I play both sides, so I always come out on top. Except for I play all the sides, so I always come out on top. I think that's about it for today. Sauce came up with a good plan with us meeting together. Don't forget your day and to give me your phone number. Wink, wink. Nonica? Monica gives me her phone number, winks slyly at me. Hold on, I just gotta check this dog situation going on right now. Guys, can you... Oh, it's just like they're doing that thing again where they stand at the door like someone's come into the driveway, but there's no one there. So gives me Monica gives me her phone number and winks slyly at me. See you tomorrow. It's a date, right? Oh man. Monica leaves the class. Where are you going? Natsuki pulls me over to the side. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. And the guy who would come over. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. More like nuts. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed. Purely transactional. That's our relationship, Natsuki. Purely transactional. Alright, fine by me. I'll be home all day. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much, so you better look forward to it. You know damn well I will. But didn't you say you're just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Because I never got to bake with someone else before. That makes two of us. That's all it is, so let's make some sweet, sweet baking on Sunday. Oh my god. Not even trying there. Never mind. Natsuki heads out of the class. I get yanked by the back of my jacket. What? Oh, Yuri yanked me? Oh, geez. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Did I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. This is the most number of girls I will ever have in my phone ever. I cherish this moment. Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Saturday. Eh? My house? Seems like everyone wants to come over to my place. Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought it would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Wink wink. I hope to make myself useful in some way, but I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Link Sauce. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. What do you mean? You don't actually think that, do you? I picked all of you since I want to be with everyone. Difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me at all. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression, Yuri, you're kind of overthinking this. You wanted me to point out to you when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's pretty much all there is to it, okay? Bam! Punch! You believe me, right? Yuri thinks really hard again. He looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Saturday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Time to head home. I hope Sayori is doing okay. Sayori! Phone rings. Hello? It's Sayori. Hi, Link Sauce. I'm still at the hospital. Somehow my parents know I've been depressed and I'm going through all sorts of tests now. Let out a sigh. The doctor told me I have to start taking medicine called sertraline. I'll tell you more tomorrow once they finish the tests. I tell her about the plans that are going on this weekend. You're going to be really busy having girls come over to your house this week. Better not have any dirty thoughts. Late. I try to change the subject. Don't forget there's no school tomorrow. You and Monica are coming over to my place to work on pamphlets. Got it? Got it. I'll bring my laptop and some supplies. That's great. I've got a printer at home and some thick cardstock for the pamphlets. See you tomorrow, Link Sauce. Take care, Sayori, and if you need anything, just a call away. I hang up the phone. I head inside my home. I'm glad Sayori is doing a little better. I clean up my house, have some dinner, and go. Like, seriously, look at this house. He's got the double oven thing going on. What is that? Is that one of those little built-in microwaves? I need to give you something. She may not trust you. Give this to her. She may believe you. Do not lie to her. To any of them. I wake up at my desk. We're getting ready to wrap this up. I see in front of me a piece of paper with lots of strange writings on it. Oh, is it that 64 code? Whatever. Looks like I wrote it, but I have no idea. I place it in an envelope and write Monica. Not sure why, but I think it's the right thing to do. I shower and clean up my room. I hide all of my unnecessary items and place them in a sealed box in the closet. There, now this room is presentable. Alright guys, and on that note, we're gonna call it there. So thanks for watching. I don't think anybody was actually watching this in real time, but if you're watching it now, much appreciated, and look forward to some more content during the week. Alright. Adios.